further behind schedule, but it is wonderful to end the day with so many people who dedicated their lives and their work to such a righteous cause. Let me thank Eric for the kind introduction, but as importantly, let me thank Eric for the incredible work that he does as Attorney General every single day. As Eric indicated, in this very room, President Kennedy brought together some of our nation's top lawyers 50 years ago, hoping to enlist them in the fight to make society more just. Two of these lawyers are here today. Robert Mufflestone and Congressman John Hines. Wonderful years of service. Now, looking back, it's clear why President Kennedy, during one of the most turbulent times in our history, turned to this profession. He knew that the prize of equality would not be won only in the streets, but it also would have to be won in courts and in state legislatures and in Congress. And he knew that in order to protect fair and equal access to justice, we need to do more than just change minds. We also have to change laws. For 50 years, that's what this organization, all of you, have helped us to do. Time and again, you have put your hands on the arc of history and bent it a little bit in the direction of justice. As Eric mentioned, we gather here today mindful that our work is not yet done. There are basic rights, like the right to vote, that still have to be protected. There are too many Americans who are still facing discrimination. As we mark this anniversary, it's important to remember that the civil rights movement wasn't just about racial equality, it was also about jobs, economic justice. The civil rights movement was about equal access to the courts, the full protection of our Constitution. Those are all things that continue to challenge us today. And the good news is that we have an organization like this that is able to mobilize and galvanize leadership from all across the country, to keep them focused, to recognize that each of us make our own small contributions, and that we add all that stuff together. Eventually, we make a little bit more perfect union than the one that existed before. And it is true, I am a lawyer. I have not practiced in a while. Although, as Eric will tell you, every once in a while we have meetings in which I have to put on my lawyer hat, and I try to keep up. But let me draw on something that the late Senator Edward Kennedy said during the 10th anniversary. May we be lawyers who have assumed a share of society's burdens and who toiled to make the law work for all. That seems like a pretty sensible aspiration. It's one that so many of you have met throughout your careers. I'm confident that you will, like Eric and me and others, want to continue to make the law work for all. I want to thank you for what this organization's accomplished, and I look forward to watching you accomplish even more and standing alongside you every step of the way. Thank you very much.